We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
My name is Sean, and I'm a traveling salesman. On the first leg of my flight to Illinois, I picked the worst seat on the airplane. The second leg wasn't so bad because I sat next to the sweet 97-year-old. I flew from Salt Lake to Dallas and from Dallas to St. Louis. Once I picked up my rental car, I crossed the Mississippi River from Missouri to Illinois. It was the first time I've been to either of these states. Southern Illinois is filled with cornfields. Lots of cornfields. When I arrived at the hotel, the staff gave me a handwritten note with a mint attached. While I settled into my room, this awesome sunset was happening outside of my window. Then I FaceTimed with Kezzy and Jordan. I woke up the next morning to a terrible rainstorm outside. This guy's umbrella lost the battle to the storm. I set out for my first appointment of the day, where I traveled up to Pekin, Illinois. Along the way, I drove through some cornfields. And some more cornfields. I found this place to eat at for lunch called the Rail House, and ate this monster burger. After my appointment, I decided to go see the Lincoln home. I was the only one there. This was Abraham Lincoln's home. This was the street he lived on with his family. This is the little desk he worked out for countless hours. That's my tour guide in the mirror, and that's Lincoln's bed. After I saw Lincoln's home, I drove down Capitol Street to see the Capitol building. Once you turn the corner onto Capitol Street, it stood out like a palace in the sunset. This really was one of the more breathtaking scenes so far on my trip to Illinois. And this was just a crazy amount of birds flying in pattern as I drove to dinner, where I had one of Illinois' famous meals, the horseshoe. The next morning I turned on the TV to find Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on. Then I had a nice simple breakfast delivered to my room. I explored the clubhouse to see what the pool was like, and I felt the strange urge to get into that chair and have it lower me into the pool. Then I went to lunch at the restaurant in the hotel. I was the only one in the restaurant. I worked in the hotel room all day, so it felt good to go out and get some dinner. But then my phone died, so after dinner I came back to the hotel. So there you have it. Those are my first few days as a traveling salesman.